Sorry, my camera cut off on me, but I'm gonna make this one shorter, because I only got a limited of time. But what I was saying was about disrespected. I feel disrespected by people because it's just the way that I think, the way that I am, or something like that. But they were talking about some questions on Twitter. The other Twitter, the second time they were on Twitter, they were answering questions. Not the first time, but I just feel, like I was disrespected in a sort of way. Now, they might not answer some of all of your questions, though, but let me know if they didn't. But I probably answered like three questions for them and stuff. But I just hope that y'all will let me interview these guys, and that you will make it happen, though, and that you will let me interview these guys, and that you'll be kind enough to let me talk to these guys and see how they're doing and everything else, and video chat them maybe or something like that. Now because I tell them that I'm concerned, and I am concerned. Like, I have a right to be, because these are my families, and they need to know that how much that I care, and enough that I support them and everything else, and that I care about these guys, and I want them to know that I want to see how they're doing and see if they're okay and stuff. Now, and help them and everything in a certain way. If they got like a question, they can come to me. If they got a problem, they can come to me. Like, I can be their therapist or something. They can be like their counselor or something like that. Like, I can be to y'all. So just let the ATs know, and send these videos out to these guys, these wonderful ATs guys, Korean guys, and let them know I'm on their side, and let them know that I'm standing for them, and that I'll pray for them and pray for their health, and that pray that we will come together, and that I can interview these guys and ask them some questions and stuff. Not sexual, not sexual, not personal things. Like, just things like about health or something like that, and you know, if they have a religious or something like that, maybe something like that. Ask them what would they do if they didn't have a dance career or something like that. But it's whatever I can think on top of my head. But it's not going to be nasty. Trust me, I'm not that kind of way. But I just hope that they do see this and everything else, and that y'all will send these videos out to them, please. I'm concerned for them like y'all are, and I want them to know that I'm here for them, and I'll answer any questions, and I will solve their problems, and I'll be there for them and everything else. And they are not disrespecting me, but they disrespected me when they didn't answer my questions. But they're my family, and they deserve better. They deserve to be treated better, and they deserve what's best. And I love these guys, and it hurts me enough to see what kind of pains they're having and stuff, and I just don't want them to live that way. That, that they're having pains and stuff, and that, that they have to be like 7 members, and that is just upsetting. And I don't want that for them. There are 8-member team, and I just don't want them to get hurt, and I don't want nothing to happen to these guys. Because I care about them. And I know that you're probably thinking that they are being disrespected and they're not loved, but they're loved by us. They're loved by their families, and I care about their families too, and their health and everything. I pray for these guys every night and everything, for their health, and that we can meet, because I really am concerned for these guys. And I want the K Community Entertainment to know how much that I'm upset, and that I care for these guys a lot. And I could do a lot for these guys, for you guys. So please make this happen. I'm sorry that I was crying though. And also please stay emphasize someone. He's injured, and I feel sorry for someone because they've never been injured before, and it's just crazy. So you know what to do. So just please